All right, let's just dive right into this explainer. Today, we're doing a complete operational teardown on exactly how to source a professional logo design illustrator. The goal here? Upgrading your business's visual identity, completely minus the usual headaches.
Because, this is the big question, right? How on earth do you scale your creative output without just drowning in overhead? I mean, in today's fast-paced market, agility is literally everything. You absolutely need top-tier aesthetics, but you definitely don't want the financial bloat of building an entire in-house design team from scratch.
So, just look at traditional hiring versus agile outsourcing for a second. Traditional hiring, it totally traps your capital and high fixed costs, super slow onboarding, and heavy benefits overhead. But agile outsourcing, well, that lets you deploy immediately with flexible project-based expenditures. It's an absolute game changer. It's a complete shift from this rigid, old-school structure to a highly adaptable creative ecosystem.
Moving on to Section 1, Benchmarking Professional Workflows.
Let's actually look at an operational standard in the wild by examining a really high-performing Fiverr Pro gig. So this specific designer brings over 7 years of professional graphic design experience, plus a deep background in fine art. And honestly, this intersection, that blend of raw artistic talent and proven commercial experience, that is exactly the benchmark you want to set for your brand.
Just look at the sheer velocity here. We're talking a one-day turnaround with 3 structured revisions. That provides incredible agility for any enterprise. And notice how comprehensive even just a basic tier package is. You aren't just getting some quick back-of-the-napkin sketch. You're getting vector files, 3D mockups, the source files, the whole shebang. Now that is what real operational efficiency looks like.
Which brings us to Section 2, Vector Asset Delivery Standards. Because delivering a raw aesthetic is one thing, but you absolutely need strict adherence to technical file standards. Think about it. A beautiful logo is totally useless if it can't cleanly scale up for a massive billboard or compress down for a tiny mobile app icon. Guaranteeing the delivery of Adobe-ready files like your AIs and PSDs, along with SVGs and PDFs, means your in-house team faces zero friction when it's time to actually deploy these assets in the real world. Okay, Section 3, Mitigating Creative Hiring Risks. In the past, relying on freelance talent often meant dealing with ghosting or missed deadlines. It was super stressful, but Social Proof completely flips that script. When you see a 5-star review specifically showcasing 24/7 responsiveness and generosity with their time, it proves you're eliminating that traditional friction. With over 1,000 positive reviews out there, you're not guessing anymore. You're relying on hard, verified data to make your hiring decisions. And by utilizing platforms that offer strict satisfaction guarantees, like the Fiverr Pro guarantee, for instance, you effectively bulletproof your operational capital. Simply put, if you aren't completely satisfied, you get refunded. That fundamentally shifts the financial risk completely away from your enterprise and puts it back on the platform.
Let's jump to Section 4, the Pro Platform Advantage.
Ultimately, integrating this caliber of verified talent into your pipeline guarantees a rock-solid return on investment. You have to remember, you aren't just buying a logo. You're taking proactive, strategic steps to protect your brand's entire visual identity. Your brand equity is quite literally one of your most valuable corporate assets, so definitely entrust it to proven professionals.
So really ask yourself right now, is your creative pipeline built for agile scaling, or is it getting bogged down by traditional friction and overhead? Because once you've successfully secured that top-tier logo, your very next crucial step is leveraging it effectively.
And that brings us to a special bonus section in this explainer, the YouTube Distribution Asset Suite. Once your brand new visual identity is locked in, you need to get it directly in front of business decision makers. Whether you're using YouTube or other search channels, optimizing exactly how you present your corporate content is absolutely key to maximizing this brand new asset.
Because distribution is all about precision, right? You want to optimize your content for high commercial intent and heavy search relevance, while keeping titles punchy, under 50 characters for sure. Notice how titles like Hire Professional Logo Design Illustrator or B2B Professional Logo Design Illustrator seamlessly integrate that primary target key phrase. It's all about maintaining a highly corporate, authoritative tone that speaks directly to buyers, completely avoiding any of that sensational clickbait hype.
Now, think of your content description as the actual engine driving your brand's discoverability. We structure this as a split layout. Section A, right around 100 words, acts as an operational teardown. It focuses entirely on how a professional logo design illustrator helps you benchmark creative workflows and deliver clean vector files. It's not just an inspiration list. Then, Section B, hitting about 200 words, pivots to strategy. You drop in your affiliate link early on and then provide an analytical breakdown of why outsourcing to Adobe certified teams saves capital and removes risk. You wrap all of that up with a strong corporate call to action and your standard FTC disclosure. It ensures every single dollar you spend on design translates into usable, premium brand equity.
Finally, making sure your brand is actually discovered requires the right high-intent tags and keywords to signal your operational excellence to the market. We're talking 3 punchy hashtags, like hashtag B2B outsourcing and hashtag graphic design pipelines. Then you back that up with exactly 10 long-tail, high commercial intent search phrases like evaluate freelance design agencies or agile creative outsourcing strategies. By mirroring the high standards of your new logo and your distribution strategy, you position your enterprise for unmatched growth. So I will leave you with this one final thought. Are you ready to audit your own creative supply chain and start treating your brand assets as the high-yield investments they truly are?